I know this is something we're all guilty of. The internet. We all look on it, we all ask for advice, and people give us the conventional wisdom. Forgetting, of course, that firearms are pains in the arses and they never quite go according to plan. So, trigger adjustment screw on the Gamo Swarm. This particular one is a Maxim Elite, but never mind. Standard screw, 7mm. On this particular gun it was screwed in hard to the point where it's actually quite difficult to remove, and the trigger was still awful. So, the internet. Enter the internet. Get yourself a 12.5mm screw, they all say. Alright then. There we go. 12.5mm of thread on that bad boy. Let's wind it in. I really hate doing these screws. Because the internet tells us to, we wind it all the way in. There we go. So we then think, oh, let's go straight to the shooting range and try it out. No, don't go straight to the shooting range, because you'll find one thing out. Okay, let's break the gun. Oh, there's no click. And oh look, whoa, there we go. Oh, trigger didn't set. Now why on earth is that? Alright, let's try what some other people on the internet have said. Go for a 10mm screw. $10mm. Oh, what's going on here? We hear a click, but she still wants to go. Why? Yeah, still no good. Still no good. So, let's take that out. Let's start winding it back, because that's what you do. True, but if you wind it back, don't forget, with the recoil of these, it's going to work loose. And you don't want it to work loose, because suddenly then your trigger changes, or indeed it falls out, and then you're in a world of pain. So what do? Well, this is my recommendation. Use that 10mm screw, because having tried an 8, it doesn't actually make any difference. And pop a spring washer onto it. And if you're anything like me, because mine seems to be a little bit weird, you have to pop a second one on, because mine with one on was cocking, clicking, so the trigger was setting, and as I brought the barrel back up, the trigger was releasing and the barrel was whizzing back up. So here we have it, spring washers. So when compressed, they literally take our 7mm screw to something like, I'd say 8.5 to 9. I think more like 8.5. the way, before anybody goes, oh, you left the magazine in. Yeah, it was empty. Don't worry, I'm not stupid. So, here we go. Oh, beautiful. I can even let go of the barrel if I was really, you know, clumsy. There we go. In fact, look. There you go. Trigger's set. And, if you're anything like me, you'll find that's much improved. So for God's sake, moral of the story that I'm trying painfully and in a very long-winded fashion to say is, internet's great for advice. By all means try it, but test it. And just bear in mind, guns differ. So you may have different results to everyone else. Alright, hope the video was helpful and not patronising. If you felt it was patronising, then, you know, that's just the way of modern life, really. That's the world for you. So, yeah, there we go. Usual stuff. If you could like, share, subscribe, that'd be great. Mainly subscribing, if you could, please. That would be fantastic. Alright, cheers. Have a good weekend.